Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Rotten Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Leo, this is your reading. My only pre-intuition thing for y'all song is, I don't know if anybody likes Mona Leo. She is really just that girl, and her music is in my head all the time. That song could be significant to some of you guys, because I said, okay, it's Leo. Okay, it's Leo. It's your turn. Yeah, I've already cleansed your energy, cleansed your space, so we're going to hop right into it. Before we even hop into the tarot, let's spark the reading off with some fun. And if you are here for a long time and not just a good time, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, so you don't miss the next video for you. We're going to spark the reading off with the intuition deck. Let's just see what comes out for Leo. For Leo. Channeling the energy for Leo. Leo collective. Okay. This card that's behind that, I believe it got stuck, so we will take that back. Repeat after me. I no longer carry the weight of what I think someone feels. I couldn't wait for this card to come out. I really couldn't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because this was like probably one of the best things for my intuition that I've ever said. Like, I really commend myself for that. So let's do it one more time. Repeat after me. I no longer carry the weight of what I think someone feels. Because you could go all day thinking, oh, this person feels some type of way about me. She feels some type of way about me. He still got a problem with me. That's so much weight and unneeded energy in your aura. For what? So yeah, I no longer carry the weight of what I think someone feels, because that's not your problem. Tried to get you drunk to seduce you. Who just got this in their reading? Gemini. It was Gemini. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Gemini. You don't have to be. Please fight for what you love. Please take, I want a lot of lip gloss. It's like, but anyways, please take what cards resonate for you. Like whatever one I read to you and you feel like it really like touches you in some type of way, shape, or form, that's the card that is for you. Every single card from this deck will not be for you. Those coworkers aren't your friends. LOL, you knew. I love this. Y'all getting all the new cards, all the ones that haven't came out yet. And I love that. But this deck is still new. But yeah, those coworkers aren't your friends. You've been knew that. They be smiling in your face, but they be talking behind your back. There's always drama with this person. This is coming out underneath. They tried to get you drunk to seduce you. So I don't know if this is somebody that you always go back and forth with. There's always problems. There's always issues or something like that. And then the last two we have here is everybody's baby dad. Yikes. You got two yikes cards. Okay. Leo, are you everybody's baby dad? It's like, no, but seriously, either you're the baby dad or you're dealing with somebody that's everybody's baby dad. Like, this is giving community eggplant. Hey. And last but not least, your ancestors will not fail you. My apologies, y'all. But maybe there's some type of spiritual warfare going on. And like, this is a reminder from your ancestors, your fallen loved ones, that it's like, I got your back no matter what. Maybe a lot of you guys have been feeling alone, or like you haven't had anybody really looking out for you, but just know your ancestors, they're never going to fail you. Okay. I'm so excited to get into the reading now, because always drama with this person, everybody's baby dad. Like, what's going on? What's going on? I feel like it's already messy energy. I don't know. Let's see. We're going to go into what's in the news. Let's see what's in the news in your life. For Leo, for the month of February, what's going on? What do they need to know? See here. Okay. That's one of my favorite cards that just came out. All right. That's all we're taking, because sheesh. Okay. We're actually going to start with this one, the playa, because this just came out in the collective reading. Yeah, somebody's very much in player energy. Throughout the collective reading, it was all about an air sign could be dealing with a fire sign. So you could, and didn't I just say Gemini? That's an air sign. You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, okay? But you don't got to be. I'm just putting it out there. Machismo. Masculine pride, toxic masculinity. Anytime this card comes out, I kind of just laugh, because there is a such thing as being too masculine or too manly. Like, you don't have to be so overly bearing in your ego. It's actually like not attractive. So yeah, I feel like somebody always feels like they have to reach a certain standard to make themselves feel more like a man. Okay. Roller coaster, full off highs and lows, off and on again, hot and cold. You're on like topsy-turvy energy with somebody. Like 1 minute y'all cool, the next minute y'all ain't. 1 minute y'all cool, the next minute y'all ain't. Yeah, that roller coaster energy, for me personally, I feel like that gets old fast, because it's like, I don't want to keep feeling so imbalanced. I'm a Libra. I don't play that. I like my scales to be not tipped, okay? And if they are tipped, I like them to get leveled back out before I, get overwhelmed. So this roller coaster energy is making sense. Oh my God, Kinky Ways came out again. This also came out in the collective reading. What is going on? The cleanse, detox, ridding negativity, and purification. A lot of you guys could be detoxing your system literally, like you could have changed your diet, or be drinking more water, or eating specific fruits or something like that. Like you could have literally changed your diet. But the cleanse is also about detoxing your mind and keeping yourself away from certain people that you ain't supposed to be around. You're detoxing your energy. You're detoxing your aura. But yeah, the Kinky Ways, whatever. If you didn't watch the collective reading, you didn't hear about this card. But yeah, somebody has some type of fetish, or somebody is very, very sexually open. So this could be somebody could like both sex, both genders. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody is into a lot. Okay. And then we have lust here, greed, bareback, inconsiderate. This card is so like, why do they have that coming out the strawberry like that? Anyways, yeah, it's very lustful energy. Somebody's very manly. I almost feel like somebody could have a specific cologne or something that they wear, or somebody has a specific body oil. 1010 on the clock as I say that. So yeah, that's gonna be your angel number today. Some of y'all could be seeing 1010, and some of y'all could know what body oil I'm talking about. You could be like, girl, he got that right on his dresser. Anyways, last but not least is lost, ghosted, cowardice, disappearing act. Somebody could have ghosted you, or were you the ghoster? Let's find out. What's playing the field? Also, we have a 7-card spread here. The angel number 7 is connected to good luck and prosperity. So you could either want good luck when it comes to this relationship, this roller coaster energy. You're like, I just want all good luck towards it. I don't want to be on the roller coaster. I'm actually getting nauseous. I want to get off. I just want it to be still on the ground. I want to be back on gravity. I don't want the roller coaster no more. So some of you guys really could be getting like good luck and blessings when it comes to that relationship. Or like I said, you're just prospering on regardless of what's happened. What's playing? Playing the field, not looking to settle for Leo. Okay. Okay, darling. The moon in the reverse. Cancer energy. So, some secret is being exposed. Something that was in your subconscious for some time. What's with the moon in the reverse? The Empress in the reverse, Libra energy, Taurus energy. Okay, there could be a secret about somebody being pregnant. The Empress is a huge fertility card. And it's not literally just because she's pregnant in the card. This is a fertility card, but it's also about nurturing and self-care. So I feel like somebody could really be glowing at this time, and they could also be keeping that a secret because somebody's pregnant. And it's crazy, Leo, if you got somebody pregnant, I feel like you were always in that player energy. You weren't looking to like settle down. That wasn't something you were willing to do. But it's like, oh shit, the secret is coming out now that somebody's pregnant. So it's like, what am I going to do now? A lot of you guys are kind of like in decision mode. But if you're dealing with somebody that was a player, if it's a man, they got somebody pregnant and they keeping it a secret. But your subconscious been telling you, like it been laying in the back of your mind, like, could he really got her pregnant? Or is she really pregnant? I feel like for a lot of you guys, it was dawning on you for some time, but it's like I said, in your subconscious, it's always in the back of your mind, never in the frontal lobe. What else with the Empress in the reverse? What else with the Empress in the reverse? Clear and precise message only. The Devil in the reverse. Okay. Somebody is like definitely in some type of connection with somebody else, but it's very, very toxic. But whoever they're connected to, they're pregnant by them now. And for those of you that are the person that got For my men, my Leo men, if you got somebody pregnant, I feel like they're keeping it a secret from you because they either think that you're soul tied to somebody else, or they just know that y'all have created such a toxic bond that this person might not even want to have the baby. And I only say this off the sheer fact that, like, they're binded to you, and they're already addicted to you, right? But they know it's no good for them. They know it's toxic already. So maybe that's why they could be keeping it a secret. Also, please keep in mind, though, the Empress in the reverse with the Devil in the reverse is, the Devil in the reverse could be an addiction to a narcotic, to a substance. You know what I mean? And like I said, the Empress all is about self-care, nurturing to yourself, keeping yourself healthy, keeping your skin good, keeping your body in shape. You get what I'm saying? So somebody really could have had some type of an addiction, and they're like trying to play it off like they still taking care of themselves. Somebody could really be addicted to something so bad, but they still show up every day for work. They still like are trying to nurture themselves, but I feel like it's starting to show. Somebody's addicted to something, and I feel like it's really starting to show, because the Empress in the reverse is somebody that's the opposite of everything I just said. Gaining weight, they can have bags under their eyes. I don't know why I'm really weird what I'm about to say, but somebody's hair could be looking greasy, so that'll give you the impression that somebody hasn't been taking care of their hygiene, like somebody hasn't been showering or washing their hair. You know what I mean? Just like little stuff that you never noticed about this person before. Yeah, like definitely. And Leo, if everything I just described, you can't think of nobody and you're like, damn, that kind of sound like me, please take what resonates for you. But honestly, everything's coming out in the reverse. So we have Capricorn energy, Taurus, Libra. What's Machasimo? Who's too manly? Too manly for the damn self. The Eight of Wands. Okay, somebody's always in rushing energy, and they don't take the time to think. Whoever this person is, if it's you, I'm just gonna say you have a tendency to like rush and not think about your choices of sexual partners. And I don't know if that does something. It boosts your ego in some type of way. The faster I sleep with more people, the more manly it makes me. I feel like you're living in an illusion, and you're gonna end up catching something. Just period. Y'all gotta remember, this is real raw and sweet tarot. I'm a very sweet woman, but I got to keep it raw too, because this is definitely coming out in the upright, and this coming out with Machasimo, it's giving me a person that's, like I said, too manly for their own good. Like, this is the type of person that goes in the gym and they try to bench more than what they can actually bench. And then you absolutely need to have somebody spot you, because you know damn well if they wasn't there, it's probably gonna drop on your neck. It's like, no. And Leo, you probably like, girl, leave me alone. But honestly, I just feel like it's something within you. If that is you, it's something within you that needs to change, and you need to find your niche. You need to find, I think that's why Kinky Ways is out here. Maybe there is something very, very specific that you're into, and you just need to find somebody that's into the same thing as you, baby, and y'all gonna go real far. Y'all gonna go real far in life, okay? Because, maybe you're in such rush energy. Even if it's not just to boost your ego, maybe you're in rush energy because you're constantly looking for something. Like, maybe you're looking, I feel like this is really a masculine reading. You know, if you're a stud or you're a woman and you just have masculine energy, you may be a lesbian, whatever. Just listen to me, okay? But I feel like I'm speaking to a man right now. I feel like if you have something specific that you like, or there is just a certain way that you expect to be treated from a woman, like that makes you feel more manly in some type of way. I feel like until you find your niche, your whatever, you're going to keep being in this rushing energy, going from person to person, trying to see which person is going to make me feel the most manly, or which person is really going to be into the same kink that I'm into. Yeah, I can't wait to get to that card. Y'all got me weak already. Y'all reading is something else. What's roller coaster? Roller coaster, off and on again, hot and cold energy. And since you guys are a fire sign, that hot and cold is making me think you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, Three of Pentacles here. This is help and assistance, teamwork. Two scenarios already. The first one, some of you guys could have always tried to be on teamwork with somebody, but it's like they always just wanted to pull you into their way of thinking. Like, damn, you can't have an open mind and be receptive with me. Like, we're supposed to be, like I always tell my friends, this is why when I get married, I'm manifesting that this year, y'all, just putting that in the air. But it's supposed to be us versus the problem, not us versus each other. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like the first scenario, yeah, you tried to be a team. You tried to operate like that. Like, we're supposed to be fighting whatever this is that keeps messing us up, not going against each other and going below the belt. And then the second scenario is you guys could have had like friends or family that were really, really like supportive of your relationship and was like, no, you really need to talk to her. No, you really need to talk to him. You guys need to do better than this. Or like, it could have literally been like a group meeting type shit. Like, okay, y'all need to sit down. This is what y'all need to do. We gonna leave y'all be, whatever. But I do feel like there could have been people in the background, people in both of y'all ears in a supportive way though. Like, listen, y'all be so on and off again. Like, you need to decide what you're really doing. Like, make up your mind. Like, are y'all gonna be a team or not? What else with the Three of Pentacles? I feel like a lot of you just wanted to work with this person. You just wanted to get along with them regardless. And maybe that was just way too hard for them. And that's why it was always so like up and down. What else with the Three of Pentacles? Oh. Okay, the Three of Swords coming out here. Were there a lot of off and ons because there was a third party situation? I feel like either you or this person always felt betrayed because you always felt like there was somebody else in the background. There was always going to be a third party. There was always somebody else. There were always lies. Yeah. I feel like you could really be in heartbroken energy because like, regardless of the on and off agains, I feel like you never fully thought it was going to really be all the way off. That's really what I feel like. And then you got the Four of Cups in the reverse here. This is showing me this person, they're and you see how that card, like, literally, I mean, I know I was bending it, but I feel like it kind of just escaped. Is that how you feel? Like somebody just escaped your life? Like, oh my God, I tried to catch you, or oh my God, I tried to grab you, or I tried to really keep you, but it's like you escaped. You just slipped from my fingers. Like you just literally slipped out of my reach. And I feel like that's how a lot of y'all feel. This Four of Cups in the reverse could be either a lot of you guys could be putting yourself back on the front line. Like, I'm not going to keep missing out on opportunities, being emotionally unavailable. I'm putting myself back out there. I'm going to start dating again. I'm going to start living my life. I'm going to start allowing myself to have feelings for people again. Because I feel like a lot of y'all turn that shit off because you're so heartbroken. But there's something within you that could be like, I'm finally letting that go. But for those of you that are still like, no, I'm not ready. This is this person's energy, and it's showing me that they are emotionally reserved. They are missing out on opportunities of people that want to be with them, or that they even had interest in at some point, because I feel like the player shit, it caught up to them, or whatever addiction they had, it caught up to them. And now they feel like if they don't have you, or the main person that you were the main person there for them, yeah, they're turning off their feelings for everybody else. They don't want to hear shit else nobody got to say. And I feel like they could also be acting kind of cold shoulder towards you just for the sheer fact that they know they did wrong. And sometimes when somebody's guilty, they have a hard time speaking up about it. So they would rather just be quiet. That's why Lost and Ghosted is the last card out. I feel like somebody ghosted you because they knew they did wrong. And I feel like, yeah, that is a coward. That's a real bitch way to go. What's kinky ways? Let's finally get to the card. Kinky ways for Leo. What's kinky ways, fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore? Oh. Okay, we have the Page of Cups here. Yeah, I said you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Page of Cups, there could be an age difference here. Somebody could be younger than you. Excuse me. Yeah, somebody could be younger than you, or you could be younger than them, but I feel like there's definitely an age gap. But the Page of Cups here is coming in with an apology. So I don't know if somebody wants to apologize because there was something. That's what I'm saying. Somebody is into something. If it's not you, it's this person. Somebody is into something. And I feel like maybe you weren't into it, or they were scared to ask you about it or approach you about it. But they went to explore with somebody else. Yeah, that's why the Three of Swords came out. And that's why it's that third party energy. That's why you feel that betrayal. Because I feel like in your mind, you thought, shit, everything was good. Everything was fine. But for whatever reason, somebody just felt like they had to get out and explore. This is coming out in the upright too. Why do I keep feeling like this is y'all? Like, I don't know why. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, and I apologize if I'm wrong. I really do. But I keep feeling like this is y'all. I keep feeling like you guys are the ones that have an addiction, whether it's to sex, a narcotic, a substance. I feel like you probably got somebody pregnant and you weren't ready to settle, or you got pregnant by somebody and you weren't ready to have a baby. A lot of you guys could be women, but you could be like very masculine energy. Like the way you present yourself, it's like, you know how a man thinks. So it's like, you can never get played. That's why you're in that player energy. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying you're not feminine or you're not womanly, but there's something within your personality that could be masculine. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah. Either you're apologizing to somebody, you're going to offer somebody an apology. You could be writing them a text message. You could be literally writing them a letter, sending them something in the mail. I just feel like you could be offering them that because you went to explore, because there was something else that you were into that they weren't. And like I said, reverse the roles if it ain't you. Somebody's coming in with an apology because it's like, look, I went to explore because I knew you weren't going to be into this, or I asked you about it before. You said you wasn't with it. So I wanted to go explore and see who else was. And I know it's kind of like harsh to say it like that, but I really feel like that's why this person feels like, oh, they want to come in. They want to say sorry. You know, I like sucking toes. You ain't want me to suck yours, so I had to find somebody that would. I don't know. Somebody just really has something that is dear to them in their sexual nature. And yeah, whether that's you or it's them, somebody's making an apology because I had to go test the waters with somebody else because you weren't into it. That's clear as day. What else with the Page of Cups? What else with the Page of Cups? Four of Wands. You could live with this person. You could live with this person. Somebody could have moved out. Okay. It's wild. You could have met this person at a house party. This person could have even been your fucking neighbor. When you were moving or in the process of moving, that's when you could have met this person. Oh my God. You want to know something? You want to know what I just got? This little kinky way shit. You know how they say, like in certain states and stuff, they have like legit parties, house parties, Diddy parties. Y'all get what I'm saying? Cause come on now. The Four of Wands is about celebration, moving into a new home, blase, whatever. But it's also just about the fact of something being a celebration in a house, in an apartment. It doesn't matter. And that coming out with this is crazy. It's giving Diddy party with the baby oil. And didn't I just say something about oil in the beginning of this reading? I'm weak. I don't know. What's the cleanse? What's the cleanse? Yeah, that's what y'all need to be doing, Leo. Detoxing and praying, just like he is. Outside, get grounded. Because whatever this person is doing or whatever you doing, it's getting crazy. Like, I feel like my cheeks are literally hot. Ace of Cups here. You are finding this like new overwhelming love for yourself, and that's why you're detoxing. That's why you're going through this like purification phase. This is also giving the Death card, rebirth, renewal. There's something that's changing in your mindset that's like, okay, I gotta get clean. I gotta get pure. I gotta let this go. Also, the Devil in the reverse, it is freedom. It is about you freeing yourself from a toxic nature if that's what you want to do. Regardless if somebody's still binded to you or somebody still does the same substance or narcotic, whatever the case may be, if somebody else is still binded to something, that doesn't mean you have to be. And I feel like you're freeing yourself from that energy. Or if you were a player, okay, always playing the field. Some of you guys could live in Cali, or you could live near a beach. Anyways, or you could live near the woods, because that's the vibe it gives. But anyways, yeah, if you're, you hanging up your jersey, you retiring your player ways, I feel like that's why you guys are going through this cleanse. Or some of you guys, the Ace of Cups is a new romance, new love. Some of you guys could have met somebody new that really got you feeling like, I can't keep being a player no more. Like, I'm getting this wave of emotions that I never felt about anybody. And I feel like if I mess it up with this person, I'm gonna really be mad at myself. So a lot of you guys really are changing your ways because you've met somebody, or you're going to be meeting. If you haven't met nobody, you're meeting somebody this month, or you're just going to be having new overwhelming feelings. It could be somebody from your past, but just know it's going to be a rush of feelings coming to you and a sudden realization where you're like, I don't want to do this no more. I'm about to just completely go on a cleanse. I'm about to, what's the word? I'm about to practice abstinence. I'm about to be celibate. Just period. I want to cleanse myself for this person. I want to be better for this person. Or like I said, if you don't meet anybody this month, or you haven't met anybody already, this could be the pure self-love for yourself. Just period. I mean, Valentine's Day is coming up, but that don't mean nothing. Self-love is first. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else, because you're not going to give them the version of you that you would really want to be. What's lust? What's lust? Greed, bareback, inconsiderate. What's lust for Leo? What's lust? Judgment in the reverse. What else with the judgment in the reverse? Somebody could be judging you because, like I said, if you're in a rush energy all the time, or somebody thinks you've been with multiple partners, somebody could be judging you, saying like, you need so many different people, or you got so many hoes, or you can't ever have one person just satisfy you. It's somebody's definitely judging you. And then you have the Seven of Cups in the reverse here and the Emperor. Yeah, you're leading your life differently now. This is definitely you. I'm telling you, this reading got real raw for y'all, because most of the time when energy like this comes out, it comes out about the other person. But the fact that a lot of it is really coming out for y'all, that's okay and that's fine. I just feel like you guys are coming to this huge realization, like, damn, I done been into a lot of shit, and I done had my fun, but I don't want to do that no more. I'm a leader. I know what I stand for. I know what I want. And that's what type of energy you guys are really in. Yeah, Seven of Cups in the reverse. You're being realistic with yourself. You're being realistic. Seven of Cups in the upright is multiple options. A lot of people want you, a lot of different suitors. There are 7 different people standing up here in a line, all ready to offer their cup of feelings and what they got to offer you. But everybody's not even trustworthy. This person got yellow teeth. That girl ain't got no job. This person stink. That person don't got no house. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you started getting a lot more realistic with who you sleep with, who you give your feelings to, and who even be in your energy, just period. Yeah, you're leading your life differently. We love that. And like I said, this is a huge thing that you freed yourself from, because you've been doing it for some time, whatever it is. And like I said, it doesn't even have to be sex. It doesn't even have to be partners. You're addicted to something. You have a toxic bind to somebody. And now that you freed yourself, you can really lead your life how you're supposed to. And I feel like you know that. Your body even probably feels different. Yeah, the cleanse. Yeah, your body probably feels literally different. More healthy and everything. What's lost? What's ghosted, cowardice? What's lost? Knight of Cups in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Pisces energy. Taurus energy. Somebody that's very stubborn with expressing themselves or being romantic in any type of way, shape, or form, that's who ghosted you. If you want to be stubborn, keep all your money for yourself, be super, super selfish, just be the most greediest person, not putting your priorities first. This is the King of Pentacles in reverse, is the type of person, they'll fuck around and lose their money gambling. They ain't pay the bills first. They don't care. I gotta go to the casino. And Knight of Cups in the reverse is somebody that constantly revokes their feelings. This week, I'm coming in with all these romantic gestures. I'm being super sweet with you. I'm being vulnerable with my feelings. And then the next week, I'm pulling them all back. That's why they ghosted you, because they're a coward. They're lost in their own mind. Literally. And somebody wants to keep their assets to themselves so much. If that's the case, go be single. You don't have to be with Leo. If you don't feel like you want to share, you don't want to be in a partnership, you don't ever want to, and I'm not talking in the man and woman terms of going 50-50 on the bills. I'm just talking about going 50-50 to each other. I'm bringing half of myself and my energy and me to the table, and you're bringing half of yourself to the table. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like if somebody doesn't want to do that with you, that's not up to you to try to force them, because you deserve better. And they're a clown for leaving you. Just period. So I'm going to take a picture of the what's in the news thread. I'm going to post that on my Threads account. So the link for that is in my bio if you guys want to check it out. Also, I'm going to post I'm going to post your intuition thread as well. So if you want to screenshot it, send it to your uncle, cousin, your father. It don't matter to me. Okay. But Leo, this was your reading. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated in some type of way. I love y'all, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.